Good morning. Good morning. This is Dawn here, welcoming you back for another movie review with you. It's movie review number 438. This is called Firmware. It is a sci-fi short film. So let's get into the movie review right now. All right, so there's a young woman and a droid, and she has a mission to get off of this area or get out of this area that has already been neglected from a whole lot of end of the world type of rhetoric. So they kind of make it, but it's always right there at the cliff. All right, and it is a cliffhanger, because she loses the droid. She has to save her people, and she makes it by giving them the information about the Tin Men or the destruction area. She does locate her droid after 4,000 some odd something, and he comes back to protect her and cannot do the weaponry as a promise to her father, but he can protect her with all his might. All right. So, all in all, and this is back in 1990, and the destruction happened 20 years prior to that, or the apocalypse of that, and there was only a few that survived. So the Tin Men are the rhetoric of war, and if you're caught, you can be shot. All right. So in order to get off of this area or this planet worldview, she's having to do a whole lot just to get to a newer place, okay, or economy sized area that would only allow for people to be people. So nobody wants their, pocket change lower. If it's the scientist or the organization or the company that really wants you to strive and struggle, of course, but if you, like in the book of Romans, where it says, of course not, there is a whole lot of that in the first few chapters there, okay? And it isn't like the whole big heaven view is trying to tell all the people to leave, is it? So everything is everything. If she goes to save the whole world set there, then she is the only primary person to continue and to do it. But if they don't allow her, no, they actually allow her. They have it in the building, her recording or what she gathered from what it was, and she was able to survive her family and almost bring the droid back, her friend, okay? And her father, beknownst to us, where he is, that's the whole thing. Where's the father at? He wants her to be well, but when she goes to visit, just for the moment that she says she has something to do because the wall kind of scraped her a bit, the father was nowhere to be seen, and he really wants her to be well, okay? So it's the friend of the father or the uncle or someone who said, or a cousin who says that she's going to do all the things, but that's the problem. There should be no issues if she doesn't have a way to see, and if she's running around town, nobody's doing that. There's Tin Men all around, and what are they like chomping around for and click clacking and bug hopping on their backs and fat? Well, she's already called one a fat ass, okay? So why are they even around town with those things on their back? It just is a bad solution. Get all the AI out of here. It's too freaking much for the soul that doesn't pay attention. But other than that, of course, we're fine. But the company is always that. That's the problem. The father isn't around.